Honey oat.
No knead. Okay.
No knead.
Honey oat bread. I'm excited.
Really? Are you really excited?
Well, no, actually, I don't make bread. I buy bread if we eat bread.
I've never made bread before.
It's funny, you own a bakery.
It's a cake shop.
Okay.
It's not a bakery. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
Big difference.
So we decided, being that it's fall and we're doing a dinner tonight, that we would do a homemade bread. So we're gonna try it.
We're trying to get out of our comfort zone. I mean, we're trying to do things that we don't normally do.
Yeah.
Right? So
So I'm excited, and this doesn't look too difficult.
okay.
So we have brought a cup of water to boiling, right?
So we're gonna add in a cup of oats.
Okay. And we're using the gluten-free rolled oats from Trader Joe's. All right, and then we're putting in a 1/3 cup of unsalted butter, right? All right, so we're gonna mix that in. All right.
And then we gotta put the honey and the salt.
So we've got a teaspoon of salt and a 1/3 cup. You cannot be trusted in my kitchen.
Always.
Does not matter.
Sorry, I don't know what it is. All right, here we go. Honey. I didn't do your little trick where I sprayed it.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll forgive you.
Okay. I was gonna touch this, but I'm thinking it's hot. That's why I got a little.
It's not.
No? Okay.
No, it's good.
All right, so
Yeah, the butter's melted.
butter is melting here. And then, okay, so we're gonna get this kind of just mixed together, the butter melted, and please hold.
And it just says stir it occasionally. So we can, now that we've done that, we're gonna let stand. After we've got this kind of to boiling, we're gonna let it just cool, right?
Well, it says in saucepan, heat 1 cup water to boiling. And you stir everything in and then you just let it sit.
Yeah.
So I would assume you turn it off.
Okay.
I mean, that's my,
So you think we're ready to turn it off?
I think we're ready to turn it off.
Okay. It's off. All right, it's off.
So it's just gonna sit.
Okay.
All right.
Now, here's where the scary part comes in. Yeast.
Yeast.
This scares me.
It really scares me because I've never used it before.
I don't either. Well, one time, and I don't even remember it so long ago. So let's see how it goes.
So we're taking 2 tablespoons of dry active yeast.
Where's your yeast packet? I want to show them.
I already threw it away.
Oh, okay. Well, just the little yellow yeast packets.
Yeah,
You've seen those.
I mean, there's like 3 in a
sleeve.
Okay. So those, and then a cup of it says warm water. So you're supposed to bring it to 110 to 115.
So we warmed it in the microwave.
And we're supposed to dissolve that. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. This is scary. Okay. So dissolve. Do you keep stirring or do you just let it dissolve?
I think it'll dissolve. It won't take long to dissolve in that warm water.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Oh, there's some on that. Okay.
Now we're gonna add this, right? With 2 cups of flour.
Well, it says, add the egg, the oat and honey mixture, and 2 cups of flour.
All right.
So why don't we get 2 cups of flour going, or at least 1 cup?
Okay.
Here's this.
Sounds good.
So I'm thinking,
In here?
I mean, it looks dissolved.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, all right, add it.
So it doesn't take long.
Now, and I'm gonna add the egg.
Okay.
This is just weird. It's all, okay. It's supposed to be an easy recipe. It looks fairly easy. I'm
It's so easy, it's scaring us.
probably trying to make it harder than what it is.
I think we are.
Okay, go ahead and give me that.
All right. Your 2nd cup of flour.
Okay, and then we need to put that mixture in. Stir it a little bit to kind of, I think you're supposed to, yeah, okay.
It looks like bread. See, you can see the yeast already binding it together.
This says it's foolproof.
That's what the recipe says.
Okay.
Dummies can do it.
All right, well, do you think that mixture's too hot?
Now it's gonna say, so after we do that, then we're gonna stir in another 2 to 3 cups flour.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Let it cool for a few minutes?
I think it needs to cool for a few minutes.
All right, hang tight.
Hang tight.
We're gonna cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're cooling it down a little
Okay,
bit.
so we
We're
cool
gonna
it down.
add that to this mixture, right? Careful, it's not super cool. It's not cold.
It's not cold.
It's just cool.
Just, this is just,
Cooled down.
okay.
Okay. So we're adding that mixture, and then we're gonna be adding a few more cups of flour until a stiff dough forms, correct?
Stiff.
Stiff dough. We're not stiff yet.
Nowhere near stiff.
No stiff.
All right, go ahead and give me
one.
one.
All right, there's one. Smells really good.
It smells very good.
Doesn't smell that honey.
Just, I mean, I've watched my bakers make bread, so this,
Does it look like bread?
well, I mean, you know,
Looks like bread. It smells
Yeah.
like bread.
but will it be bread? I don't know. We'll find out
We're
here.
gonna know.
All right, give me another one.
Another shot of flour.
Another shot of flour. All right.
I mean, I am so excited to bake that because it will
It
smell
smells so good.
amazing. I mean, fresh baked bread. Woohoo! There's nothing
So
like it.
I guess you can't overmix it, can you? Can you overmix bread? I would assume you can. It'd be
Yeah.
tough. So I don't want to overmix it.
Yeah. Well, and it just says 2 to 3 cups flour until a stiff dough forms.
I kind of think, is this stiff? I mean, what's stiff?
Feels pretty stiff. I mean, that looks pretty stiff to me. Because you figure you're gonna mold it a little bit
Yeah.
into the pan,
So what do you
right?
think?
I think it looks pretty. Oh, sorry, Reggie.
Reggie,
It's
so
got 2. So we're gonna spread it into 2 9x5 pans that are sprayed, greased, right? Right.
yeah,
So-
sorry, I was saying hi to Carson.
Okay.
Yes, greased.
Okay. So we're gonna grease 2 9x5 pans. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's looking amazing.
So we're gonna divide the dough in
Divide it in
half.
There you go.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
it?
really think this is gonna be good. Because this is gonna, raise up.
Right. So we're going
Put any
to
extra you have in here.
we're gonna cover it and put it in a
Warm
a
spot.
warm spot, and let it kind
Kind of
of raise up
proof a little bit.
Yeah.
Does it say to cover it?
It says to cover it.
Okay, with what? Like foil?
Just no, I cover it with just like a dish
Sorry.
towel.
A dish towel.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna give that a shot. We're gonna let it sit in a warm place for about 45 minutes with a dish towel on top of these 2 pans. And right now, this is what we're starting with. So we're gonna see
Yeah.
what it goes to.
Okay.
All right, let's give her a whirl.
See.
Say it again.
I said, what do you say we get some color in this room?
Oh yeah, I know, we need more ornaments.
I sound like Connor.
A little bit.
I want to say you said I started to sound like him.
You ready to start sounding older?
Yeah. I can cut it down too.
Well, so we're back with our bread that we made, because Jill wanted to try bread.
And Heather didn't, but that's okay.
That's okay, we tried it. And I know it said foolproof.
I wish I knew what they thought it tastes like. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You get these recipes off Pinterest, like, who's do they say they know everything about cooking?
It's true.
So this is what our bread looks
I
like.
don't want to put it on there, do I?
Here's fine.
Let's do here.
Yeah. So that's what our bread looks like. It's a little flatter than I imagined.
I thought it would kind of, I think I know what I did wrong. I think one of the steps, we should have added the honey oat mixture and the egg and then the flour.
Okay.
And so we were kind of waiting for the oat mixture to cool down, and we started adding flour, and then I think, I don't know, and I'm not a baker.
Yeah.
I don't bake, and baking is an exact science.
It is. It is.
That's just my theory.
Yeah. So, want to cut it and see what it looks like?
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay. Sounds good. I mean, it's nice and soft. Let's see here. So there. I mean, it's very moist. You know what it's got the consistency of is like beer bread.
Yeah.
That's the kind of bread it reminds me of. I was thinking it would be more like a
Light and airy.
really light bread, but I think this is a denser.
Well, I mean, it does have oats and it does have,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I think you should try it.
Okay. How about you try it?
I'll try it.
We'll both try it.
I'm like Mikey. I'll try everything.
We'll
I
see
like
what it-
everything.
It smells good.
I actually don't mind it.
No, you know, it kind of just reminds me, honestly, of like a cornbread. I would think with some butter on this, it would be delicious.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be like. I just was thinking more of a real airy, fluffy loaf
Right.
of bread.
But I'm thinking because it was a no knead, that's why.
Okay, so maybe we made it right.
I'm going to say we did. Do we want to tell them what happened to the other loaf?
Well, it wasn't proofing quick enough, and we got a little impatient. So I had the greatest idea to go put it next to a warm spot in my house, which is the fireplace.
I thought it was brilliant. I'm like, so smart.
Great idea. They'll be ready in a second.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie thought it was a good idea too.
Reggie's the dog.
Yeah. So he got our other loaf.
Half of it.
The half of our other dough. So I don't think he's going to be feeling so well tonight.
No.
Kind of disappointing.
He's kind of whimpering. Poor thing.
I mean, it wasn't the smartest idea of me to put it there. I thought I would hear him if he went near it.
He's
Apparently.
stealthy. He's stealthy.
He's stealthy. Yeah.
Okay.
So Reggie's going to pay for that later tonight, I'm afraid. Anyway, give it a try if you want. Again, it tastes good. It's just not the consistency that I was going for.
Right. You're right. I think it's more like a beer bread.
That's exactly what it
It's-
reminds me of.
it's
It's a
good.
beer bread.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyway,
So recipe will be posted below. Hit the big red subscribe button. And try baking bread.
Yeah.
I mean,
give it a try.
give it a try. Never know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Peace.